What's going on, guys? It's Coach Taz here, and it's been a little while since I've made my last video. I believe it's been well over a month, and I wanted to utilize this time, this rare free time that I actually have, just to send out a raw and organic video for you guys, just to give you a little bit of a life update, because there's been a lot that has changed within the last month from me producing my last video. I never knew 3 months ago when I started this YouTube channel that it would provide so much value to so many of you. And just within 3 months, I think we're almost at 900 subscribers, probably within the next month or two, and might hit, hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully I hit 1,000 subscribers. But just seeing the awesome community within the gaming space that is just, and especially with you indie developers that are just starving for just authentic marketing and design advice, because one of the reasons that I made this channel to begin with was because there wasn't many other channels that did it. And with my number of years of experience in marketing and design, I really felt like I wanted to utilize my skill set and my degrees and my education to provide value for you all, because I've seen so many dear friends of mine that are solo indie developers, and they're just struggling to pay the bills because ultimately they just don't know how to market. And when you break it down, there's some very simple core principles to follow when it comes to marketing any product or service. Granted, gaming is a little bit unique, but when you understand these core principles of marketing and design, man, it can make your life so less stressful than what it needs to be. Anyways, I wanted to at least upload an updated video so you guys knew that, I didn't abandon the channel. There's just been tons of life changes. But here's the deal. Within the last month since uploading my UI UX design principles video, which has done absolutely amazing, by the way, thank you to everybody that's liked, commented, shared the video. It's become my biggest video yet, and I honestly didn't think it was going to do that well, but I did it just because it was some things that I've noticed, and it could provide some value to a few, indie studios out there and some game developers. So, why not? I started this YouTube channel to provide value to begin with. So, over the last month, there's been a lot of changes, and long story short, I have to be very realistic with my time moving forward, because I'm not going to regurgitate the same old bad news that's been going on for the last half a year within the gaming industry with all the layoffs and such. Within the last month, I went and sought out full-time employment, so I'm no longer a full-time freelancer. So I am working full-time. On top of that, I am still doing my marketing consulting and still doing freelance design work for gaming studios. So with trying to manage so many different things between full-time employment, managing my own personal freelance business, being a husband, being a father, where does that leave YouTube, and where does that leave with this amazing thing that's just happened organically? And it was never supposed to blow up the way that it did, but once again, thank you. And I found out, a new passion of mine, I really enjoy video editing. But once again, the reason I haven't put out any new content other than the random posts or the polls or things like that within the last month is just because it would take me so many hours to produce a high quality video. A high quality meaning you're inserting animations, you're showing off B-roll, you're getting stock footage, you're filming yourself and editing it with filters and all these things like that, because the YouTube world that we live in, I understand, especially being a marketer, I understand what maintains a higher retention rate. And you have to include all those fancy things to ultimately grow your channel. And, I had to take a step back and remember, I didn't start this YouTube channel to become Insta famous or YouTube famous or whatever you call it. I started this just to add value. And some of you in the comments, God bless y'all. Some of you in the comments, I understand you guys want the high production rates and you want all that, but the reality is it's very time consuming. And once again, with all the responsibilities that I have in life, I just cannot devote those many hours into video editing, into producing these amazingly high quality videos. YouTube is really catering to the high production value videos, and that's concerning, because with somebody that doesn't have a lot of time, that can't spend hours behind their computer producing the highest quality videos, well, where does that leave us? So I had to take a step back and ask myself, all right, what was the point of doing this? And this was simply to add value. This wasn't to make this into a full-time job. This wasn't to become famous or a famous content creator or anything like that. This was just to find indie developers or gaming studios that needed help with their marketing and design and provide some free value. That was it. And it turned into a big hobby. So it's a win-win for everybody. So where does that leave everybody? Moving forward, I'm going to be still creating content, but it's going to be a lot more organic like this, a lot less video editing, a lot less fancy stuff. And I understand my viewership will probably go down because of it. I might lose, quite a few subscribers because some of you guys have posted in the comments like, hey, you should utilize more B-roll and you should utilize these amazing filters in the stock footage because it'll cause your retention rates to go up. And like, listen, I always appreciate any type of feedback. I love you guys giving me your feedback because there's a lot of stuff about this YouTube world and video creation that I don't know anything about. I come from design, programming, marketing. I don't know anything about video media. So I'm always open to learning, but the reality is I cannot produce that high level amount of content anymore. Don't be surprised when we see the videos moving forward. They're going to be a lot like this, just me in my office talking organically because I can film this and very quickly I can upload it to YouTube and just be done with it, as opposed to sitting behind my computer, downloading stock footage, B-roll footage, inserting a whole bunch of fancy video transitions and audio transitions and stuff like that. Like, I just don't have time for it. If you guys stick around, I promise you, the value is going to be just the same, if not better, because you're going to get my authentic self. You're not going to get an edited version of myself, which is, I've always appreciated when content creators do that. So hopefully you stick around, but here's just a little life update. I do have a video that I am planning to release hopefully within the next week or two. Remember, don't hold my hand over that fire, but I do have an idea for my next video that I want to bring to you all about. There is one secret marketing tool that will absolutely make marketing so much more simpler for you guys. It's just one thing that you have to do, and you can begin doing it immediately. And it's the one marketing tip or tool that nobody freaking talks about. And you can absolutely do it in your gaming business, but you have to stick around for that one. But that was just a little life update. I hope you guys choose to stick around. If you do, please like it, please share it with the world. And I look forward to producing more organic, raw, unedited, filtered videos for you. This is your boy, Coach Taz. Thank you for sticking around and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. God bless y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.